Welcome back to Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. Last time, we beat Captain Drake on Max's route with a perfect score, and actually had the first time I ever had to redo a mission because of not getting an S rank, even including the final battle, which is kind of interesting. All because one battleship was in the fog that I couldn't see. But this time, we're going to be going for Max's version of Naval Clash. Max battles against the clock to win big before Drake gets bailed out. This one is interesting. I believe this is the only Advance Wars 1 mission to be like this. This one has you needing to win within a time limit. Of course, both Max and Sammy would be good for this kind of thing. Andy's kind of more of a slow and steady kind of playstyle.
Alright, yeah!
Careful when you say you must need some serious smashing done, otherwise, Max, you might turn into a certain character from Advance Wars 2 you really don't want to be compared to. The main body of the Green Earth Army is closing in on this position.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to beat this in 15 days.
Let's do this!
Pretty big rush job when it's like half a month, but yeah. So this is quite a big map here. We've got both land and sea to deal with. And we've also got a bridge right here that is, blocking our naval units. Okay, so after this sub moves away, I won't be able to see that tank anymore. But nothing I have can really shoot that tank right now, so I don't really care about that. Here's the thing, I do want to get rid of this battleship. The problem with that is that I can't dive with my subs if I have both of them attack it in the same turn. And I like having my subs under, because that means that Drake has to waste more time scouting them out. But if I have both subs do this, his cruiser won't be able to reach them on the first turn. Drake does have a cruiser, but it starts out in the north. It's going to be about here by the end of the first turn. But I don't think Max is going to be able to attack it with his own battleship by then. And I've also got Max's own cruiser, which I'll need to go here and lie in wait for his sub. Now, he does have a second battleship down here, and he does have, like, an incoming tank on this road, and the sub, which will definitely scout out my units here, so I think I'm actually going to play this a little bit cautiously, and wait a little bit before I move in. I think. Meanwhile, this recon... Okay, right, I'm going to go recon in that, mech in that, and the recon is going to get unloaded here, the mech there, and the rest of you are going to be around this shoreline. Although actually, I kind of like to move this APC down here so that it potentially acts as a battleship decoy later. Me on this rocket, I kind of prefer to load this rocket on a lander, honestly. Yeah, I actually think I'm going to have this thing go and be a bit of a decoy. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay. Now, I don't want it to be a decoy on the first turn, though. Because if it's a decoy when there are no other units in range, then that's gonna not end well.
What ho? They're here already?
So Drake actually has unique dialogue for this mission in the Max route. He's the one who's kind of playing more the defensive role. Okay, right, that went 2 tiles below that reef. Remembering exactly where that sub went is very, very important for me on this map, because otherwise I am going to lose my subs to the cruiser when I scout it out. Okay. I've never seen his battleship do that before. That's interesting. I mean, it's kind of good for me, but at the same time... Yeah, that thing's flanks are totally covered by the cruiser. Okay. This is going to seem a little weird, but if I go battleship and then sub... No, wait, I can't do that because then the sub doesn't dive. And then the cruiser is still going to kill it. Yeah, that is extremely annoying. Sort of wanted my subs to dive this turn. I was banking on that battleship not being here, but it is. Because, yeah, the sub is definitely there. So if I attack from here... Let me see. Also, Drake is definitely getting his power this turn. Now that I've damaged, like, destroyed 2 of his battleships. Yeah, okay, that sub's there. Which means this, cruiser can explode this sub right now. I need to get rid of this, otherwise my battleship and landers are in danger. And also I need to get rid of this to kill his vision. I think this is the only sub that he has, so this cruiser's not going to be useful after this, but now he has no vision down to this lower shoreline, which means that my land force of tanks is actually going to be able to run up here unimpeded. What's cool about this mission is you kind of have to fight at both land and sea. Either way, I'm on 0 defense, so why not just hit you from the beach? I like how you can see the tire tracks everywhere. But that tank is a little bit damaged. Now, he does, I think, he does at least. Let's see. You'll see what I'm worried about once I do this. No, I took a bit of HP off of that. Oh, there's a second tank up here? I forgot he had a second tank up here. Right there. Okay. In that case, I would rather damage this second tank than, attack the battleship, because otherwise my recon's pretty much dead, because there's a rocket up there too. So as you can see here, there's a rocket here. And I always like to call these the macaroni rockets, the Green Earth rockets, because just look at them. Oh. So here's the thing. It's sad, but I don't think there's any way I can avoid one of my subs dying this turn, so I think I'd rather not dive with one of them and just instead just kill this off. Battleship down. Now, is there any way that... Oh, if that cruiser attacks from here or here, my battleship can't shoot it, and that's not good. I mean, if I move the rocket here, then the rocket would be able to shoot the cruiser if it kills that sub. And he can't see this rocket, so he has no way of really realizing that moving the cruiser there would get it hit, but I do want to move this rocket over to that shore eventually, but maybe let's not do that just yet. Because now, again, it's kind of going to be fairly smooth sailing getting these things through. I don't know exactly where his tanks are, though, so I think the APC is going to run in first and drop this mech. Aha! I was right to do that, because now I get to first strike the tank. And if I first strike with my medium tank, then it gets one-shotted, so great. And he's getting his power this turn anyway, so I don't need to worry about this giving him more power energy. I like how you can actually see the sea near the plane as well. Like, it just... The animations in this game, like, I love that they take into account, like, what kind of tile you're on. It's not quite like Fire Emblem level, modern Fire Emblem levels of the entire map being modeled. Like, every individual part of the map, like, actually having its own unique area for, like, battlefields. But still, it's pretty cool. The only time I feel it looks weird is the time you saw in Olaf's Sea Strike, where the medium tank looked really far away from the HQ, but it was attacking an enemy unit that was right on the HQ. Oh, by the way, also Squall. Actually, maybe the infantry should have gone in the lander. I'm probably not going to HQ cap him, so I'm not too worried about my infantry being on 9 HP regardless, but yeah. Oh, he got trapped on the sub. Oh, that's interesting, because he wouldn't have been able to see it. Now, here's the problem. This recon is probably going to die now. It did, and that means my vision is, like, utterly gone there. But yeah, he definitely can still see the mech. But at least he's only a 4 HP tank. So I don't think this mech will die to the other tank. I mean, he does have the 10% firepower bonus, so we'll see from his power. Ah, okay, good. As long as this mech's on 1 HP, I'm fine. Because the recon's dead, but it's got a few things up there, it seems. Okay, I might be getting max force this turn, but right there. Yeah, I did promise that I put this rocket in there eventually. The question is, do I attack his cruiser? Sub plus sub on cruiser So here's the thing, the first thing I hit is probably going to give me max force. Or not, they're only at 3 HP. Like, how close am I? Oh, I'm just barely off max force, so... If I do that, I definitely get max force. But if I do that, it's better for clearing the shore. Or that. Like, I am just a sliver away from getting max force right now. Okay. I don't like relying on reset turn, but if I don't get max force out of this, I probably will reset turn. Because my idea is that if I do this, that's better for clearing the shore. Oh, nope, no max force. Right. No, I don't want to yield, I want to reset turn. I don't like the fact they're so close together. I've actually once accidentally yielded instead of reset turn, and that was kind of funny. Because, yeah, I want this shoreline clear, but... what happens if I kill the 3 HP thing? Does that give me max force? No. So, I have to attack the cruiser. Because I'm sure this is going to give me max force. There we go. Okay, now that I have max force... I mean, honestly though, do I really need max force this turn? Because this cruiser is still going to die to a combined attack by both the subs, so... yeah, let's actually just do this. Again, I wish this was Days of Ruin, and or Dual Strike, and my cruiser could actually deal chip damage to his cruiser and not risk itself like the subs, but... with the cruiser weakened so much, like, because at this point, I don't think he has any more battleships. So, the only use for the subs right now is scouting. So now that the cruiser is down, I don't need to worry about these subs at all. I mean, I don't want to put them in rocket range, but still, like, if I put one of them here, that'd be cool. Interesting. I can kind of go scouting a little bit on the shore with this cruiser. Nothing there, okay. Probably shouldn't be using max force right now, then... or maybe I should be. Is max force worth it just to get rid of that medium tank? I kind of wonder. You know what? It is.
Give up.
This is sort of silly, but, it kind of works. Because now my little tanks do 15%, you do, it's not a huge amount more, but it's enough. Just putting you on the plane just in case. And yeah, I was at exactly 9 thanks to, Squall. Okay. Yeah, I can gang up on you with both of my little tanks. Don't often call them that, but I guess you can, because, you know, they're, like, not medium tanks. And hey, didn't even take any damage from that. I mean, technically I took, like, 0.3 of an HP from that, but practically speaking, I'm still on 9. And now you're gone. So, again, that's pretty much the entire reason I did that max force, but maybe it's worth it. However, these tanks do have 3 vision, and there's a rocket up here. So, I don't want his rocket to hit my rocket first. Sadly, this mech is... oh, he has no ammo for his bazooka, so yeah, he's definitely totally screwed there, unfortunately. Okay, you guys are retreating. But you still killed the mech. So it looks like 2 HP is enough to put him into retreat mode, but 3 isn't. And now, this tank goes. And now, aha, there's the rocket. Well, I mean, I would have scouted it with a sub, regardless, but still. Speaking of scouting with a sub, oh, he does have another battleship. Okay, then. Forgot that he had another battleship. So that means I actually do need these subs. And I do need this sub to go under in that case. And yeah, he has an infantry and a mech here, but I mean, well, I'm max and they're on 0 defense terrain, so... Normally, I like it when I hit with the medium tank, when I hit with the medium tank you, it's weird syntax, but, when I hit you with the medium tank so that I get a guaranteed one-shot, but hey, I still one-shotted. And there's just some infantry up there. I don't think there's like an indirect up here. He has a tank though, I think, that's like around that city. Unless he moved that tank down on this attempt, I don't know. But yeah, right now this cruiser is not doing a whole ton, so it's just gonna scout out the shoreline. Just gotta be a little careful though of that rocket. This is a little risky, but I can move my rocket a little bit closer. Oh, my battleship's out of range. And, yeah, that's all I can do. We're at day 4. Yeah, only 4. It feels a lot longer. Okay, that infantry's going forward. The rocket is retreating. Interesting. Like, it's almost as if he knows that I have units in that area, interesting. Oh wait, no, I actually can attack you with this sub and not get hit by rockets if I go here. Because this sub hasn't dived or dove. Okay. I killed a battleship, which means that he's not... I mean, his power meter's looking not terrible, but... And yeah, that's why I like getting the medium tank in here. So now you get wiped out. And let's roll tanks roll, as Max would say. So actually, okay, I feel like this is kind of cheating since you couldn't do this in the original, but okay. Green Earth, 13 units, 10 lost. 1, 2, okay, so he has one more unit that I can't see. Just one more. And that means it probably is a tank that's up there. I can't quite drop the mech on, yeah. Make sure you don't stand on his cities, by the way, because then he can see you. In fact, I have a little bit of an outtake where I did just that. I can move this battleship up. Yeah, that way we'll be able to... Oh, yeah, no, I am equal. Max's battleships are equal range to other people's rockets. And again, this lander is just like... It can only ferry units like, across this tiny little inlet because there are no other beaches apart from the ones here. So... maybe I can get this rocket in there? So both my subs are running low on ammo, which is a sign they've done very, very well. If I can put this cruiser here. That's just kind of the problem with cruisers. Once all the subs are dead, then, like, there's really not much use for them. And yes, I even include fighting air units. Okay. I mean, the closer you get to my own tanks, the better. Let's... Because there is still one unit that Drake has that I can't see. But you're done. So I wonder if I can... Yeah, my subs are totally fine on fuel. And, okay, it was that tank. Right. But if I attack this tank from these sides, I don't think there's any way that he can see me, because his rocket, as long as I don't step on his properties, his rocket only has a vision of 1. So there's no way that he can see me right now. And that's the last thing he has left. And, again, I don't want to put my mech on the HQ just yet, because if I do, then, well, yeah, he can see me. If I go there, I'm in capture range of the HQ, and he still can't see me. I don't think he can see that APC. It'd be really sad if he could. I think, like, in Days of Ruin, properties illuminate a radius around themselves in Fog of War, and they also count as hiding spaces in fog, just like woods and reefs. So yeah, again, I don't think he can see my APC. No, he cannot. Okay. And he went back to the HQ, but that's not gonna save him. Oh, I was hoping that would be a one-shot. But, Yeah, let's let this mech hit something. Why not? It's kind of funny. I sometimes when I played the original games, I used to call like the mech bazookas, tube guns, and like an upgraded version would be a heavy tuber. I don't know why. I just had silly nicknames for things as a kid, just like the macaroni rockets I just destroyed.
Curses! I've been crushed. There's no time for self-pity. Let's hoist sails and ride the wind.
So yeah, Drake's dialogue is exactly the same here.
That's enough, ocean. Get me back on land.
But that's totally new. Yeah, I'm usually not a fan of Aaron Hansen's voice acting in this game, but I do actually like that line. That line's pretty great. But honestly, that's a cool mission overall. The fact that you have to fight at both sea and at land. Or on land. But yeah, with that over, next time, I'm getting a little sick of fighting Drake, so we'll be facing Eagle next in Max's version of Wings of Victory, which is the only totally unique map compared to Andy and Sammy's versions. I'll see you all then.